Hi, everyone. Welcome back for another word of encouragement. Thank you so much for joining and clicking on here today. These last few weeks, we've been talking about how to reduce the impact of stress. And who doesn't need to hear that? I mean, that's just life as we live it right now. And so we've gone over a few things. The first thing we talked about was understanding our current experiences, really just identifying what is it that is stressing us out, what is causing that. And it's important to know that, to identify it, because then you can actually make an action plan. And so the second one was to inform ways to manage that stress and anxiety and really build that resilience in your life. And so we talked about some ways of doing it, and last week was really fun. We talked about that vagal nerve and how when you sing out from the top of your lungs, it like vibrates that, and it makes that vibration, and then it sends that receptors to that vagal nerve and says to your fight or flight system, you are okay. So I encouraged everyone, last week to go ahead and sing their hearts out, and I hope you gave it a shot. And that what it does is that reduces that stress level, and it's important. So many other things that you can do. And so lastly, what I want to talk to you about is to cultivate dependence. And so here is and this is where I think where our faith comes in. It's really important, where we release things to God, where we cast all our anxieties onto Him. He says for us to do that. He says, cast all your anxieties in His word on Him because He cares for you. How amazing is that? That the God of the universe, the God who is bigger than what we can even imagine or ask or anything, cares for every little detail of your life. So no matter what that thing is, that thing that you've identified, that thing that is just heavy, burdensome upon you, I pray that you, each and every one of you, would hear that verse, that you can do that you can release that to God, that you can cultivate that dependence upon Him because He wants that from you. He cares for you so much that He's saying that. He's like, please release it over to me. And when we do that, when we release that, when we say, here, Lord, this is what I'm stressing about. I've identified it. I know some ways that I am responsible for it. And then here this is to you. But I think what is so important, and I know I've said this to you before, but this is often what I say to people, is that once we then release that over to God, what do we do with our hands? Because we're so often that we pick those things right back up and we take back on that stress. But God says, if you've given and you've cast all your anxieties upon me, now take your hands and place them in your pocket and have a good day. All right, we'll continue to do that. And thank you so much for joining me here for a word of encouragement. Bye for now.
I will cast my cares on you, the Almighty. I will cast my cares on you 'cause you're good. I will cast my cares on you 'cause you love me. You love me. Oh, because you love me.
So 12 years ago, I found out that I have an incurable cancer that I still walk with today. And we can all agree just that cancer is stupid, right? But what if Jesus is still on the move and actually at work in and through my cancer? What if He's still God and I am not through this? I think we could all maybe agree with that. I don't know if we live that. So here's my question. What are you worrying about just today? Just right now, what are you actually worrying about? What are your fears right now? What if we could cast them on somebody who is way bigger than we are and able to handle these things?
In the middle of the night, when worry finds me, in the middle of the fight, when strength is gone, in the middle of a fire, when fear is closing in, you are my song. You're my hope when hope is gone. So I will cast my cares on you, the Almighty. I will cast my cares on you 'cause you're good. I will cast my cares on you 'cause you love love me. Oh, 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 oh. In the middle of the night, when worry finds me, in the middle of the fight, when strength is gone, in the middle of a fire, when fear is close and you are my song. You're my hope when hope is gone. So I will cast my cares on you, the Almighty. I will cast my cares on you, 'cause you're good. I will cast my cares on you, 'cause you love me. You love me. Oh, 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 because you love me. Oh, oh, because you love me. So, God of glory, you are able through your power to be faithful. God of mercy, every moment you are near to me. What if that's true? Yeah. God of glory, you are able through your power to be faithful. God of mercy, every moment you are near to me. So I will cast my cares on you, the Almighty. I will cast my cares on you, 'cause you're good. I will cast my cares on you, 'cause you love me. You love me. Oh, 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 because you love me still. Oh, oh, because you love me.
I had to write this last part because what if it's true? What if he's God and I am not, and he's actually able to handle these things?
In the middle of the night, I'll pray with confidence. In the middle of the fight, you're greater still. In the middle of a fire, your love is holding me. You are my song. You're my hope when hope is gone.